Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, fellow junkers, resellers, scavengers,
Thrifties,
trash pickers, dumpster divers. So, well, down there. So, uh-oh. Was that cough? Was that it? Crazy world we live in right now. So anyway, man, thought I'd just get on here. Man, we're getting close to that 1,000, man. We're going to be drawing for that that t-shirt. After we get over the 1,000, I know it's going to stay over 1,000, and YouTube's not going to take it away, and then we're going to do a drawing. But you need to send your, I said it on yesterday's video, the way we're going to do it is I want one of your state quarters taped to a piece of paper, piece of cardboard, index card, with your name and obviously I'll need your address, but your name and email address, and then we'll draw a winner later this, in the next, we're going to give some time to get the some in here, so 2 or 3 weeks we'll draw for a t-shirt after we get over the 1,000. Anyway, this morning I thought I would show a few things. This is stuff that's been multiple different places. We got this stuff over the last, what would you say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? You know, we don't obviously show everything. I'm going to try to start showing more on here after we get over the 1,000 and all that. Going to start focusing more on the mountain junkers and getting more videos of the digging and all that. But I thought I would show a few things at this, and then I was going to show this, I was talking about the sluice that I'm going to make. I think we'll start off with that. Hello, Miss Kitty, watch where you're stepping, Miss Kitty. So this is actually, I believe, some kind of a chute for a farming equipment. I dug this up out in an old farm. That was, this I actually found maybe last summer or the summer before. I've had it for a while. It's 1/4 inch steel, but it's some kind of a chute, I would think, for a farming implement. But you look at it, and I've had, Miss Kitty and I forever have always done a little bit of prospecting, and we've had probably a half dozen of the aluminum King sluice boxes, you know, the portable ones and stuff like that. And there's, you know, they're similar to this. So this, and I'll do it on video, but this I'm going to buy some, either I'm going to use some carpet, starting to rain.
Yeah.
It's supposed to snow today, but I'm going to use some of the carpet. I'm either going to just use some carpet and put some grate in here and figure out, I'm going to actually, we're going to use that as a sluice as I dig out my pond back here for the swimming hole. Just to, might as well run it and see if find any color and stuff in there. And then we'll go over a few of these. It's starting to rain, so we're going to make this pretty quick. But again, look at this little stool, man. It was sitting out in the weeds behind the barn. It needs a little bit of, due for a little repair. So I'm going to actually go out and try to find some old weathered wood like this, put another arm on it, and fix this arm. But look at that cute little thing. Isn't that cute?
Isn't that cute?
And then the same place, I ended up picking up this old hub from an old barn wheel. Bought that. Whoa, Miss Kitty.
Oh, hey, sorry guys.
Man. Hey, how you doing, back?
Just trying to cover the camera for the rain.
So, but this old hub, you know, pretty cool. Got that. Awesome little gasket. Dude, I dug this up out of the dang weeds, man, and both caps work, man. The inside's good. It's galvanized, so I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to use it for my saw gas. Just kind of jumping around on this stuff, man, because it's starting to get raining. Not that anything, most of us been out in the weather for a long, long time. Check out this set of 1776 to 1976 Centennial Horseshoes USA. That, I love playing horseshoes, man. Throwing some shoes. Pretty cool, man. That was a cool find. This was actually mounted on an old, just a piece of a door frame. The old glass doorknob, the whole contraption still in working condition. That's pretty cool. Yes, look at this deer antler. This is a different one than I normally have found. What the heck, man? And this was stashed up in a rafter of an old barn. I think it was probably wacky tobacco, but it don't really got a smell like that. But it's a little bit. It's definitely been used, and it was stashed and hid, so I'm assuming it was wacky tobacco. Here's one of the rocks, man. When we went rock hunting, Look at the crystals on that. I'm going to do some scrubbing on this. I know a lot of y'all that seen us, the rock hounding videos over at Mountain Junkers, was wanting us to show some of the stuff we do with them, and we'll probably still do a video and show us scrubbing them up, and then we're also wanting to cut some of the stuff. So,
You mean over at Idaho Hillbilly?
yeah, well, we're going to do it on here, but
Okay.
but I talked about it when we went rock hounding on
Idaho Hillbilly.
That's what you're here for, Miss Katie, just keep me straight.
Yeah.
All right, we got that figured out?
Okay, got that
You
figured
good?
out. Yeah, we can
All right,
continue.
That's my producer in the background that you hear. And this one, Miss Katie's already stole it, so it probably ain't for sale, because she has one that she uses for her carrot peels, and potato peels, and all that stuff. And then she says, I need this empty. And then, look at these, man. These were on the shelf of an old barn. It's got a little bit of a dent there.
And
I don't know
that's
if that tip's supposed to be.
And that's not a label.
No, this is
That's-
painted on the
Yeah.
can. That's awesome, man. Got another one. This one, I don't know if I really want to clean it up. You got to be careful. A lot of times on stuff like this, I'll just sell it the way I get it, and then if somebody wants to try to clean it or whatever, they can do that themselves. And these I found stashed in a little box, little wood box of stuff. I haven't even really looked through them to see what they are. There's some Canadian and some yen, and just the little things you find in little weird places, and you think, how the heck? I sure would like to know the story. And look at these, man. These remind me of Johnny Depp. What's up? I love these things, man.
Yeah, it's like
Missing the
Bakelite or
strap.
celluloid.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're oldies. Got little metal ends, breathers. It's raining, dude.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this, man. I dug this thing up. And it's all wet because I just sprayed it out. Be careful, Steve. Look at this old cauldron. This was completely buried. All I could see was just the edge. And I started digging it up, man. It was full of dirt and buried in the ground. See, now the old thing, it's had legs at one time. And I've got a copper one somewhere that's similar to this. Man, I wish it still had the legs. And I looked in there and I could not find the legs buried anywhere. But even like this, man, I mean, it is just a cool,
Yeah, it's like
rounded cauldron. I sure wish they had the legs on it. That was a cool find. There's my heart rock Miss Kitty found.
Yeah. That was cool.
I'm using it as a drying prop right now. And then the old door off a wood stove, man. Still in working, usable condition. Then we got some rocks and stuff, but now that it's raining, I'm probably just going to call her good. Really, man, I just wanted to... Oh, this little stool. I lied. Look at this little thing. Is that cool or what? That is an oldie, man. I love that stuff. It's so fun when you're going through these old places, man, and they're falling down and stuff, you know, and you pull stuff like this out, and you're just like, wow, man, I just love it. I wish I could there's a couple places I'm working on. We're trying to get the rights, or whatever you want to call it, the permission to tear down the buildings so that we can have the wood, because our whole place is built on recycled, reclaimed stuff from our county. So that's pretty cool, man. So there's so much history. The wood and everything that goes into our place is our local history, which is actually Miss Kitty's family. So I mean, it's just
cool.
Yeah, it's way cool. And then we are getting ready, and we'll take you along with that. As over at Mountain Junkers, we're going to be giving away. If you've seen my rocks from Rocket,
Over at Mountain Junkers?
did I say Mountain Junkers? Over at Idaho Hillbilly, Miss Kitty, my producer. That's my producer here back there. Over at Idaho Hillbilly, we're giving away a knife this way, so you got to get your postcards in for that knife over at Idaho Hillbilly. So go over there and subscribe. We're going to give a knife away at the end of this month, and then next month we just got from Rocket Creations, that big Miss Kitty and the Idaho Hillbilly rock. If you watch that channel that we have, he just sent over a Idaho rock with deer antlers engraved on it to give away for next month's drawing. So make sure you get your postcards in for the knife this month and that for next month. What else we got?
I think it's elk antlers, not deer
Oh,
antlers.
I said elk.
No, you said deer.
We'll be looking back on that, producer. So, I'm pretty sure I said elk. Okay. But anyway, I guess you all know. It is starting to come down pretty good, and it's turning to snow. So, please like, subscribe, and share, man. We are almost to that 1,000. I'm so excited, man. This is... this channel is my passion, and I just love it, so I'm wanting to bring you guys so much more stuff, so we'll get going on that. So please subscribe while you're here, and do you have anything you'd like to say from behind there, producer?
No, I'm good.
All right, so remember, man, keep your eye on the skyline. and your nose to the wind. If you're out there treasure hunting, I hope you find some color in the bottom of your pan. See ya.